Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you. From Yahuwah, that is our Father, and Yahusha. He is the Messiah, the one that carries the burden of Yah, his voice, our high priest, soon coming King. Hear, O Yeshua, Yahuwah, who is our mighty one. He is one. There is no other mighty one in existence than Yahuwah, and Yahusha is his voice. This is Moray of Yeshua coming to you again to bring you SHAMUT. You would say Exodus. This is part 4. We're back at the Mount. In part 3, they created an YAHUAH'S, a god of their own understanding. Masha came down from the mount. He saw the calf. Then he saw the people dancing. Look on the bottom. When Masha saw the people were naked, he was angry. He threw down the tablets and broke them at the bottom of the mount. Tell me something. Where did the people learn this from? From the land of their captivity. From Egypt. Is there any statute that the Father gave them that once you have a feast, that you take off your clothes and dance? That's an Egyptian thing. In the same manner, our brothers, the teachers of unrighteousness, have learned the ways of this captivity, this Egypt, and are bringing our people back to a God, an YAHUAH'S of their own understanding. Let's begin. SHAMUT, chapter 32, 20 to 23. 20. And he took the calf. Who took it? Masha, which they had made, and burnt it in the fire, and ground it to powder, and strewed it upon the water. He spread it upon the water, and made the children of Yeshurun drink of it. This be your YAHUAH'S? Well, drink him. 21. And Masha said unto Aharon, Yo, man, what did this people do unto you, that you have brought so great a transgression upon them? He was the leader. He was supposed to lead them to righteousness. But instead, he led them to wickedness. Just like all of these teachers today. Let me inform you. If you find yourself in March or in April for a Passover feast, you are no different than Aharon and all of the people who were reveling at this calf. 22. And Aharon said, Please, let not your anger wax hot against me, O Master. You know the people. Let me stop for a second. So did you. That they are set on mischief. 23. He's going to give his testimony. For they said unto me, Make us an YAHUAH'S, which shall go before us. For as for this Masha, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, We don't know what happened to him. 24. And I said unto them, Whosoever hath any gold, let him break it off. So they gave it to me. Then I cast it into the fire, and there came out this calf. No, Grandpa, Aharon. You fashioned it. You shaped it. You molded it with your hands and presented it to the people. Just like IUIC and all these camps have made an image of a black Christ and gave it to the people. 25. And when Masha saw that the people were naked, 26. Then Masha stood in the gate of the camp and said, Who is on Yahuah's side? Let him come unto me. I'm bidding you today. I am standing in the gateway of the internet, asking the question, who's on Yahuah's side? Come to me. I will lead you to the high priest. It will fall in January the 15th in the evening. We have spotted the renewed moon, and we have our date. On this day, the high priest is going to make an atonement for everyone who joins in Yahuah's feast, in his Pasah and feast of unleavened bread. And all the sons of Luyah gathered themselves together unto him. What about the rest of where's the rest of the tribes? The other 11. Where's Yehuda? Only Luyah? Luyah is Levi. That is Masha's tribe. The tribe on the walls in the land of Egypt that they displayed at the Exodus. Hey, who also is one of the sons of Luyah? Aharon. He repented. He turned from his wickedness. He has a superpower. Do you? Are you able to change your mind and remove yourself from Gentile thought process, believing that your feast must be between an equinox in March or in April from year to year? Can you change? If you can't, death is in your future. 27. And he said unto them, he said unto who? Luyah. Thus saith Yahuah, the powerful shepherd of men, who stretched forth his arm to Yeshurun. Put every man his sword by his side. Go in and out from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. 28. And the children of Luyah followed instructions and did according to the word of Masha. And there fell of the people that day about 3,000 men. That's a lot of work, Luyah. 29. For Masha had said, consecrate yourselves, set yourself apart from the world, set yourself apart from the rest of them who have transgressed against him. Today do it unto Yahuwah. Indeed, every man upon his son, upon his brother, that he may bestow upon you a blessing this day. I'm here to tell you, set yourself apart from the world. The whole world is following an equinox. Their feasts are between March and April. How did you consecrate, set yourself apart from the world if you are looking and following the same feasts that the world follows? 30. And it came to pass on the morrow that Masha said unto the people, you have transgressed a great transgression, and now I will go unto Yahuwah. Peradventure, I shall make an atonement for your transgression of the law. Listen to me. No matter what you have done in the past, you have danced, you have partied, you have reveled in the feast of Baal. But this year, change your mind, consecrate yourself unto Yahuwah. His time is going to be in January 15th in the evening, which translates to the lunar event of the 14th day in the evening, according to Asanya. The high priest, Yahusha HaMashiach, is going to make an atonement on your behalf. If you miss this event, the wages of this transgression is death. 31. And Masha returned unto Yahuwah and said, oh, this people have sinned a great sin and have made them alayakam of gold. Yahuwah heard this. He made a noise. He said, that means a lot. You were saying you didn't see it before. Now that you've seen it, you understand my wrath. 32. Yet now, this is Masha speaking, if you will forgive their transgression, and if not, blot me, I pray you, out of your book which you have written. 33. And Yahuwah said unto Masha, no, whosoever have transgressed against me, that person will I blot out of my book. If you continue to double down, speaking of an equinox, saying that your feasts have to be in the spring months, to follow the feast of Easter like the Gentiles, you too will be blotted out of this book. 34. Therefore, now go, Masha, lead the people into the place which I have spoken unto you. Behold, my Malakyah, they have angel here. Malak is singular. Malakyah is plural. My malaks, my angels, my messengers shall go before you. Nevertheless, in the day when I visit, I will visit their transgression upon them. 35. And Yahuwah plagued the people because they had made the calf which Aharon had made. Our brother's gone down in history for wickedness. Your teachers will go down in history for wickedness. When we get in the kingdom, we shall recount this war that we have waged for years, trying to bring our people into reality, out of the matrix, to return to Yahuwah, to his pure way of counting the days. I want you to follow this exercise. If you have a teacher, if they're telling you that you are to follow some sundial or a solar calendar, ask them to show you where does it say that the Shamash, that's the sun, is the sign of your feast day. Ask them to show you that. They're going to take you to Jubilees chapter 2. It's going to tell you this, that the sun is the great luminary. You will use it for days, for months, for Shabbats, for seasons, for years. The sun is a projector. All of the time is stored upon the sun. The sun transfers the light to the display. The light equals time. You can see the time play out on the display, which is the moon. You are commanded to follow the moon. The moon is the sign of feast. When you go through the texts and Jubilees, you will find that they counted their days by the first new moon, the third new moon, and so on and so on. They never followed the sun. Why? If you look up in the sky, what do you see? Brightness. You can go blind. So they put a sundial on the ground. See any place in the book where he told you to put down a sundial to find his days? The moon is the display. It is the face of the watch. All of your time will show up on the face of the watch. And here, these brothers today are going inside of the watch to look at the gears and how it works, and then trying to determine their own time when the time is on the display. You can see it grow. You can see it wane. You will see it go dark, and you'll see the whole thing start back over again. Continue to part 5. We're going to meet them in the wilderness. Stay woke. It's getting serious. Shalom.